Hi, I'm Angelo, the lead operations consultant here at Real Wealth Academy, and welcome back to Your Success in 5. Today we're going to talk about a pretty big subject that's kind of on everybody's mind. It's affecting everybody, and it's the effects of COVID on commercial real estate and the demand that it's creating and will create for the next 9 to 12 months. As most people know, COVID is affecting our life in every aspect, from where we eat and if we can go out to eat. You have, the CDC with their ban on evictions in certain cases. We also have the forbearances that are being offered by mortgage companies. So these all things are kind of affecting the market, and it's almost like a little perfect storm that's happening that's really forcing people into multifamily that traditionally never would have lived in multifamily. And so that demand is really an opportunity for property owners and operators. So right now, new construction companies are failing to meet the demand that's needed for people that want to buy. Even though with all this going on, there are quite a few people who are qualified and are ready to buy, and we just cannot simply keep up with the demand at this moment. Despite everything that's going on, there are tons of people who are qualified, pre-qualified, and looking to buy new homes, and we're just simply not building enough. As of right now, there is about a 2.5 million unit shortage on single family homes, and that's growing every quarter. So what that's doing is it's gonna put demand on the rent side. So again, the more people we need renting or want to rent or have to rent, and the supply is limited, the higher the price will be for rent, whether it's single family or multifamily. The whole rental side of things, the demand is super high and supply is just not being met today. Another thing that's contributing is right now we have over 2 million homeowners who are either 90 days behind on their mortgage or they're in forbearance. And right now we do know that there are a lot of banks who have stuff in place that are protecting homeowners. But once those things in and we start seeing things being processed as normal, we're gonna see a tidal wave of foreclosures, and those people losing their homes or giving their homes back to the bank or having a short sale. And with those things on their credit, they will not be able to buy another home for at least 7 years. So what we're gonna see is people who traditionally would never really look at or be in a multifamily community being forced to go to there because their credit is because of the credit, that's the only place that they'll be able to find to live, which again, is just gonna increase the demand for rental units in the market. For more of a visual kind of example of what's happening, I'm going to use a simple supply and demand chart. So this is the cost of things right here, and this is the supply. So really this is demand, and this is how many people are going to be looking for it over time. So as we sit right now, the supply is not growing very fast. So the supply is not going very fast, right? So over time, as this demand's going up and up and up, this is what we're going to see. So every quarter, we're going to have a shortage. Demand's going to rise, but the supply is not going to meet it. And it's going to keep going up and keep going up and keep going up. So every time we see this, this is a price point. The next quarter, again, there's going to be more of a shortage. We're going to have a higher price point. And what's going to happen next quarter? A higher price point. So for the next 9 months to 12 months, as people are forced out of their single family homes that they own due to the effects of COVID, and also people looking to buy who simply cannot because we're not making enough new houses, this is demand that we're gonna see, and we're gonna see those prices rise. So if you're in a city like Houston that's growing rapidly, you've already seen these kind of effects naturally, right? So you've seen the apartment that was $700, $900 now 3 years later. And it's just simply supply and demand. So you're gonna start seeing those more type of effects on every major city in America because of this mix of this like perfect storm of events. So in the face of all this, with all this happening, a very important thing is to understand in every crisis that creates opportunity for people. If you already are an apartment owner, you're in a good position because as long as you're running your property correctly and you're not a slumlord, you're gonna see the market dictate higher rents. You're not just gonna charge higher, the market's gonna tell you that you can charge higher. Also, if you're looking to get into apartment investing right now, as well as a good time because there are slumlords out there. They're not collecting rents, they're not keeping up with the capital expenses, they're not taking care of maintenance calls, and they're not collecting the rents like they should because they're running the property like crap and their tenants are treating it like crap as well. Those people as well are gonna kind of be in the boat where you're seeing with the people in the single family where they simply cannot pay the mortgage. They will be losing these properties, and that's a perfect opportunity for people who are looking to step into commercial real estate, to have a great opportunity to buy at the right price, which is the most important thing. Buy at the right price, manage correctly, and your asset will take care of you and your family as long as you own it. All right, and that is it for today. Thank you for taking the time to watch. Again, follow us on all social media platforms. Leave us a comment, ask any questions in the comment as well. If you have a direct question for me, you can email me at this address. Thank you for watching. This has been Your Success in 5.